Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Happy 4th of July. If you're not watching this on the 4th of July, happy 17th of August. So, we have a collection update as per usual. You know how we start this. We not only start with the Blu rays, we start with the new releases under the Blu rays that I have recently watched. Up first is The Mauritanian. Now, this was actually a movie that I was scheduled to review. I had a pre-screening set up, like a virtual pre-screening, but I ended up missing it because I had a staff meeting, and the time I got out of the staff meeting was not going to line up with this, so I just said, I'll wait for it on Blu-ray. And this was a pretty solid movie. This kind of like a post 9/11 thriller. Very, very interesting story, political fuel thriller about this guy that gets captured and the people that try and rightfully get him out. Zachary Levi is in this movie. I love Zachary Levi. I will worship anything he does. Above Suspicion. This was a pretty decent crime thriller. Could have been a little bit better because this is about Amelia Clark's character. What's her name? Susan Smith. She was an FBI informant. And all, this big web that she gets weaved into. I feel like it could have been a little bit better, but for what it was, I thought it was really good, or really decent, actually. Johnny Knoxville is in this movie. He's actually right there. I love Johnny Knoxville as an actor. In the Jackass series, he's really, really fun, but when he's acting, he's really good as well. Then we have the first of what I'm assuming is probably going to be 4 Bruce Willis movies this year. I know he has 2 coming out this month, and that is Cosmic Sin. Coincidentally, his second space movie in a row after Breach. This was goofy, this was ridiculous, this was completely stupid, and I liked it. I had heard that this was terrible, and I went into it kind of with low expectations. And when I came out of it, I was like, it wasn't bad. Basically, it's the year 2524, and Bruce Willis and Frank Grillo have to debate on whether or not they want to commit a cosmic sin, which is something they explain in the movie, but I for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. I'm sorry. I watch a lot. All I remember is that this was fairly decent. Then we have a Shudder original, the first of the year, I believe, and that is Hunted. It was fine. It's kind of like a very loose retelling of Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. I enjoyed it. Could have been a little bit better, but it was still fairly decent. There you go. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Then, a Best Picture nominee that I missed in theaters, Minari. This was fantastic. I absolutely loved this. If you have not seen this, please don't be an idiot like me and miss out. This was really awesome. The only reason why this didn't win Best Picture was because the Academy would have gotten a lot of negative feedback from honestly insignificant people who would criticize the decision to award Best Picture to a foreign film 2 years in a row. And they didn't want that controversy. They went with the safe option. They went with Nomadland, which Nomadland's good, but it's not great. It's on the cusp of being great. I think Promising Young Woman, which was my pick for the best movie of last year, that one should have won, but people would have gotten all up in arms. I would have been fine with this winning too, because this is a phenomenal movie. Then we have one that I saw in theaters. Actually, Austin and I saw this in theaters. Raya and the Last Dragon. This is a really, really great Disney movie, and the extras on this disc are fantastic. About an hour and a half worth of extras. Um, and it's really cool. I would say my favorite part is actually the outtakes, and that's the shortest extra on the disc. You just see the cast in their homes because they recorded a lot of this dialogue during the pandemic last year. And it's just great. My favorite part is when Aquafina is trying to record a line and her cat ends up walking in. But yeah, this is a great movie. Absolutely loved it. Um, yeah, probably. I almost said the best Disney movie of the year, but in my opinion, I like Cruella a little bit more. I love Cruella. Um, but yeah, this was really fantastic, and I actually hope we see a follow up to this. Ooh, then we have a great horror movie. Seriously, if you guys are a fan of horror and you haven't seen this yet, watch it. Sun. This is a movie that stars Andy Matichak, who you might know. I forget her character's name, but she's in the new Halloween and she's in Halloween Kills. Um, this is a movie that kind of starts off pretty familiar. It's about this woman. She has this child, this son, who she technically doesn't even want to begin with, but for unknown reasons. And we kind of assume for a little while that it's one of your typical, like, demonic devil kid movies where it's like you have a normal mother, but the son is just an evil little brat. Then about a half hour in, the movie kind of takes a turn, a really cool turn, and it becomes a completely different movie. And I loved it for that. I will not go into spoilers because I truly believe that there is, everybody should see this. The only thing I didn't like about it, I found that there was a little bit of a plot hole revolving one of the characters in this movie. I will not go into that because that does spoil some of it. But regardless, this is a title I will probably be watching over and over again. This is a fantastic movie. Highly recommend it. Then another Best Picture movie that I missed in theaters, The Father. Really, really good. I would also place this above Nomadland. Kind of a scary movie, too. I remember Eli telling me, I don't know if he said this on the show or not, but he said that this was like a really scary movie, and it kind of is. It's all about Anthony Hopkins, who plays Anthony. Um, he's this guy who, with his old age, he is starting to develop Alzheimer's. And the things that happen throughout this movie are really, again, kind of scary, but also just a little sad. Like, you're wondering, you know, is he going to be okay? Is everything going to work out for him? Just a really, really good movie. Highly recommend it. Then one I saw in theaters, and that is Tom and Jerry. I am not calling it Tom and Jerry the movie because we already have one called that. The movie is just called Tom and Jerry. This is a fun movie. I really, really liked this one a lot. Although they're doing this with Clifford the Big Red Dog too. I don't understand what it is with live action adaptations of cartoons and setting them in New York. Why? Why is it New York? Why? Why are they so special? It's always New York. It really is. They didn't do that with the Looney Tunes movies. They're either in space or they're in Los Angeles. That's or in Las Vegas. But this is still a really fun movie. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I would watch it again, and I've seen it twice. It's a really good movie. Then we have a title from our good old friends over at Grindstone, American Fighter. This is also the second Grindstone title of the year after Born a Champion, which was, truth be told, a lot better, with Sean Patrick Flanery. This was alright. Basically, this tells the story, of course, a true story, in 81 about this. I believe it's a guy from Iran. I want to make sure I get the country right. Basically, something terrible happened to his parents, and he wants to redeem that by getting into the world of fighting. And it's a generic kind of movie. It basically follows the Rocky formula, although it follows it too well to the point where it doesn't do anything different with it. So it ends up kind of being a little boring. But it was alright. Then, this is a title from last year. This is from Welgo USA, and that is Deliver Us from Evil. This was a really good action thriller. Um, Basically, about this guy who his he's trying to go after this like cartel or this the triad because they kidnapped a little girl that he has ties to. It's really really good. I love foreign action movies, especially anything like from the Asian realm. Like we're talking like Chinese, Cantonese, Hong Kong, Japanese, Korean, anything. Those are some of the best action movies you will ever see. As a matter of fact, Hard Boiled, I think, is the best foreign action movie ever made. It's one of the best action movies, period. Um, Even the Raid movies, which are Indonesian, those are fantastic. Those are really awesome. This was really good. A little too long, I thought, but still really good. And the last of the new releases for the Blu-rays, at least, WrestleMania 2021. I love watching the WrestleManias. I'm a casual wrestling fan. I recognize Roman Reigns. I recognize Roman Reigns. No, you got Edge. You got Triple H. Um, this was fun. They did the pirate theme for a second year in a row. I'm assuming that's to make up for the fact that when they did it last year, there was really no audience to do it. So, which is fine and all. Just don't do it again next year because I mean you have better themes than a pirate. um, but yeah, this was a lot of fun to watch. It's 6 hours long, but it really flew by. So that's it for the new releases. Now on to the regular stuff. We have Tupac Resurrection. I'm almost done with my Tupac marathon. Unfortunately, this came to me right after I watched the movie again on DVD. But I will say Paramount did a fantastic job updating this to Blu-ray. They did the best job they could because a lot of this footage in this documentary either ranges from phenomenal quality to sort of okay quality. And they did the best they could putting it in high definition. They also, this was what I was most worried about, and I'm glad that this didn't happen. They also transferred every single special feature from the DVD onto the Blu-ray. Fantastic. Just awesome. You guys ready to get into the Dollar Tree stuff? I am. We have Killing Season. Movie I've seen. I remember it not being very good, but I am willing to watch it again. Jack Hunter and the Lost Treasure of Ugarit. That looks like a ripoff of Indiana Jones, if I've ever seen it, but I don't know, should be fun. American Violence. This is a title that I kind of see all the time at Dollar Tree, but I jumped on it because why not? American Hangman. I primarily got this because Austin told me that this was terrible. The Steam Engines of Oz. I'm a huge fan of The Wizard of Oz. And just seeing this little weirdo on the back here with the orange hair, I don't know, that doesn't get me excited. Alrighty. We have The Reef. I have The Reef 2 as part of a DVD set, so I needed the first one. This I'll show off. I have another copy. Well, actually, we'll save that for a little later. Gangsterland. Heavenly Sword, based on the PlayStation video game. I've never heard of Heavenly Sword, so clue me in. Is this an animated movie or is this live action? I have no idea. Is this animated or live action? This looks animated, but live action as well. Well, I have no idea. No clue. Tidal Wave. From Magnet. I will clue you in, guys. Any title that you see from Magnet or Magnolia Home Entertainment Video, jump on it because 9 times out of 10 it's a really good movie. The Protector 2. I have The Protector on Blu-ray. Needed Part 2. There you go. This I have for on Blu-ray already, but for $1 I figured, it's got a slip. And that's Kill Me 3 Times. Love that movie. Very, very, very good movie. The Yankles, I have no idea what it is, but again, Magnolia, so should be interesting. The Right Kind of Wrong. This I have seen. This is a messed up movie, but it's really good. God Bless America. Okay, we have Skin Trade, which is an upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. I actually bought this 10 minutes after I bought this copy. I might give that away to someone on the show. But yes, I have seen this movie. It is really good. Huge Doll fan. Then another upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, and that is Tim and Eric's $1 Billion Movie. Some movie called Come Out and Play. This I have seen. This is a weird one, and that is John Dies at the End. Survival of the Dead, and yes, I did pick it up with a slip. Fame, the remake. I've seen the original, never seen the remake. This is the extended dance edition, so it should be, I don't know, cheesy. I have no idea. And then we have two more Dollar Tree titles. The Coalition, I know nothing about it, but again, Magnolia. And then this one I've seen, it's alright, I just kind of wanted to get it because it has a yellow case. The Hero of Color City, yellow case. And, of course, if you feel compelled to do so, you can color. You can color on the inside of the case. Yeah, there we go. And then the last few Blu-rays I have are not Dollar Tree pickups. We have, from Half Price Books, we have La La Land. Now, of course, I have this movie. I have the Target exclusive edition, which came with a bonus disc. This is the Walmart exclusive edition that also comes with a bonus disc that has a different special feature on it. Why they would do two exclusive bonus discs, I have no idea. But finally got this. I remember for some reason they were selling the Walmart exclusive at Target for a little while there. I don't know. Then we have Legend. This is a movie that I honestly completely forgot about. I've seen it. I really like it. When I was rewatching Straight Outta Compton for my Tupac marathon, a trailer for this popped up, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I remember watching that movie and really liking it. And then literally 2 days later, I came across it for $3. I went, okay, grabbing it. It's fate. Then we have Shark Lake. This is one of the last Dolph Lundgren titles I need. I have 4 left that I need. Puncture Wounds, Larceny, Pentathlon, and The Minion. But yes, really happy to get a hold of this. Hatfields and McCoys. Just anything for Kevin Costner and the late Bill Paxton. And finally, for the Blu-rays, this will clue you into some of the DVDs. We have Zombie Diaries 2, World of the Dead, also known as World of the Dead, The Zombie Diaries. I am trying to get every Dimension Extreme title, and spoiler alert, I only have 5 left that I need. Some of them will be shown here, some of them will be shown next month, because I got them yesterday. But yeah, haven't seen this? Let me know. Now on to the DVDs, and while there is a lot, there's not nearly as much as there normally is. We're going to start off with the new releases, DVD-wise. We have Pixie from Saban Entertainment. Thought that was fine. I have nothing else to say about it. I just thought it was fine. Then from Grindstone, we have Send It, mediocre, kite surfing movie. 2 Chainz is in it for like 3 minutes. They even advertise them there and there. The only reason I got it was for right there, Michael Jai White, because I love Michael Jai White. I'm waging war on anyone who sells drugs in our community. But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community. Then another Saban title, Happily. Also thought this was pretty decent. If you guys want to see this, I don't know if Netflix is carrying it, but if you're a fan of physical media, Best Buy has it for $7 right now. Excuse me. And then finally, for the new releases for DVDs, Hollow Point. Decent little action movie with Luke Goss. I liked it. Sorry. Sinuses. Alright, DVDs, why not? Alrighty. So, as I said, we have some Dimension Extreme titles, and we start off with Night of the Living Dead. This is technically a Dimension Extreme release. They just don't advertise it. I wanted this edition of the movie anyway because this has some amazing special features on there. I might also get the Criterion Blu-ray. I'm not sure. We'll see. But, classic. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Then we have some more Dimension Extreme with The Zombie Diaries, Storm Warning Unrated, King of the Hill, which is not a horror title, it's an action title, but still Dimension Extreme. The first ever Dimension Extreme ever, DOA, Dead or Alive. And then we have Mother of Tears, and I saved this to show off for last because this is unfortunately the Walmart version. Back when these were coming out, Walmart had a problem with selling unrated stuff in their stores, and they would only carry a version that was rated R. And I didn't realize that this was one of those titles until I looked at one of the flyers for that came in the DVDs, and it advertised this, but an unrated version. And I quickly realized what happened. So, spoiler alert, I did rectify it. I have found the unrated version, but still kind of cool. I do like owning different cuts in movies, and as I drop it, and I just find it funny that Walmart sells edited music, and they don't really do edited movies anymore, because have you seen the people that shop there? Really? You're going to worry about them? Excuse me. Then we have NSYNC live from Madison Square Garden. This replaces a VHS copy. This is a cheesy but absolutely fun show. And then we have Making the Tour, the DVD, so that's pretty cool. The Puppet Masters. I haven't seen this yet, but I've seen the preview for it. It's pretty good. Never Say Never Again, the sort of Bond movie that's not really a Bond movie. I wanted to get it because I have it on VHS, and now I have it on DVD. The Boys Club. This is a movie with Devon Sawa and Chris Penn, which I actually for a second thought I owned, but apparently I don't. So, definitely happy to get that. Perfume, The Story of a Murderer. The Others, also replacing a VHS copy. This, we'll save that for semi-last. Y Tu Mama Tambien, the unrated version. Just a movie I wanted to see. And then this I got at Savers. I had to get this because it just spoke out to me. It's really weird. Hip Hop Kids, It's a Beautiful Thing. Just dance. The Hip Hop Kids find out that a record company is holding a contest for a real record deal. They have 2 weeks to pull together to make the best hip hop video they can. Allison, the daughter of a conservative businessman that disapproves of her involvement in anything having to do with hip-hop, is torn between loyalty to her friends and the approval of her father. Without her, the video won't get made and her friends may miss their big break. But does she dare defy her father? Or can she find another solution? Look at how cheesy this is. Look at the poses they're doing on the pack. This does come with a CD soundtrack, believe it or not. That is the second disc. Comes with the following tracks: It's a Beautiful Thing, Step With Me, Hey DJ, Know Where You Came From, History of Hop. Well, I hope that's a kid's version of that. I hope they don't mention like the murders and stuff. It even says No Drugs, No Violence. Hey Yo, Let's Go, and Be All That I Can Be. Oh wow, I can't wait to watch this. Dollar Tree DVDs. Let's get into it. We have an Echo Bridge multi-feature, Camouflage, that also comes with Bruno, Starstruck, and the Almost Perfect Bank Robbery. My Hope America with Billy Graham. I like picking up Pure Flix stuff just to kind of sort of make fun of it, see how stupid it is. Not that I have anything wrong with religion, it's just, come on, Pure Flix, they're a little cheesy. At Death's Door, a 13-movie horror set from Mill Creek. This comes with Carnage, Kathy's Curse, Funeral Home, Lurkers, Don't Look in the Basement, The Ghost, Legacy of Blood, The Murder Mansion, Tormented, The Screaming Skull, which I actually have on Blu-ray, House on Haunted Hill, The Terror, and Terror Creatures from the Grave. Then, this is an awesome set from Echo Bridge. This is just a set that's called 9 Action Movies with a Photoshop Jesse Ventura. This comes with Shadow Warriors, Assault on Devil's Island, Shadow Warriors 2, Assault on Death Mountain, Maximum Force, Blackjack with Dolph Lundgren, which I already have, Abraxas, Guardian of the Universe, Zero Tolerance, Honor, Pacific Inferno, and No Contest, which is a movie with Robert Davi and Andrew Dice Clay, which is one that I've been looking for a long time. The other movies on here sound great, but I'm really happy about No Contest. Then we have a triple feature of Deadly Inferno, Fire from Below, and The Day the Sky Exploded. American Woman, this I have seen. This is a really, really good movie from 2019. Just really, really good. I can't say enough about it. It's really, really good. Then from Echo Bridge, we have 4-film collection, Action, which didn't realize I own 3 of these movies on Blu-ray, those being Bunraku, Ironclad, and Bounty Killer. So, basically for $1 I paid for one of these movies, which is 96 minutes. The thing that enrages me about it, it says the runtime for 96 minutes is 95 minutes. I hate that. For $1, the complete series of SWAT from Mill Creek for $1. What? Yes, this is a 6-disc set that comes with both seasons of the show. That is awesome. Another triple feature here, Bullets for the Dead, Blood Money, and Bounty Killer. Then we have a random Western set, 16 Great American Westerns. This comes with The Trail Beyond, Riders of Destiny, West of the Divide, Texas Terror, Winds of the Wasteland, The Buckskin Lady, The Light of the Western Stars, Billy the Kid, Frontier Outlaws, Billy the Kid Rides Again, Vengeance Valley, Santa Fe Trail, Trouble in Texas, Call the Mosquitoes, Without Honor, Stampede, and Pony Express Rider. Then we have another Western set. The headliner is McClintock. However, a lot of the movies that you just heard me mention are also on this set. This also comes with Sagebush Trail, Helltown, Riders of Destiny, Rage at Dawn, To the Last Man, Abilene Town, Randy Rides Alone, The Fighting Westerner, The Desert Trail, and Winds of the Wasteland. Then we have The Last Rites of Ransom Pride. This is an Echo Bridge title, but this has a really good cast. You have Dwight Yoakam, Lizzie Kaplan, Peter Dinklage, Chris Christopherson. Sounds good. Then, another Echo Bridge title, but a movie I've been wanting to see, and that's The Pirates of Somalia. It also has Barkhad Abdi, I believe, reprising his role from Captain Phillips, so that guy has been typecast in one role. That's really bad. Permanent, with Patricia Arquette and Rainn Wilson. 15-movie family collection. This comes with an assortment of crap. We have The Little Wizard, Guardian of the Magic Crystals, Alligator Pie, The Curious Adventures of Mr. Wonderbird, Little Heroes, The Secret Kingdom, After the Wizard, Gulliver's Travels, Elle, A Modern Cinderella Tale, Jack and the Beanstalk, The World of Hans Christian Andersen, The Little Kidnappers, White Lion, Running Wild, Black Beauty, and Simon and the Spirit Bear. Then another movie I've been wanting to see, and that's Blaze. 20-movie Western set. A lot of these movies you've already heard me talk about. We have One-Eyed Jacks, The Over-the-Hill Gang, The Over-the-Hill Gang Rides Again, The Buckskin Lady, The Light of Western Stars, Billy the Kid, Frontier Outlaws, and The Kid Rides Again, so technically it's 21 movies. Santa Fe Trail, Vengeance Valley, The Gatling Gun, The Deadly Companions, Savage Guns, The Sundowners, The Bushwhackers, The Dawn Rider, The Desert Trail, Trouble in Texas, Call the Mosquitoes, Without Honor, Stampede, and Pony Express Rider. Runaway Romance, no idea. Malicious Intent from Maverick Entertainment. This just looks odd. Mid-Range. I have no idea. Another Maverick Entertainment movie, The 30-Day Rule. 4-film collection, Disaster. This comes with Metal Tornado, 10,000 Days, 10.0 Earthquake, and Seattle Superstorm. This is the opposite of the action set, in which one of them I already had, the other 3 I didn't. I had Seattle Superstorm beforehand. Then we have a horror double feature of the original Pulse, which I do have, and Sick Nurses, which looks pretty sick, honestly. Excuse me. We Are the Best. A lot more Dollar Tree titles. Beauty from Echo Bridge. This just looks really weird. The Living Bible, 12 features. This is actually just 12 episodes of something. But those episodes are Betrayal in Gethsemane, Birth of the Savior, Childhood of Jesus, First Disciples, Jesus and the Lepers, The Lord is Risen, Jesus before the High Priest, Jesus at Nazareth and Capernaum, 30 Pieces of Silver, The Lord's Ascension, Trial before Pilate, and Woman at the Well. So there you go. Oh, it's 12 episodes of the Living Bible. I'm stupid. I don't know why I said it was something. I don't know. Should be goofy, should be kind of cheesy. I don't know. I like owning those kind of things. Pottersville. My favorite internet show of all time is Welcome to the Basement. They mentioned this movie fairly recently within the last year. Matt hates this movie. But it has Judy Greer in it. I love Judy Greer. It has Michael Shannon. I love Michael Shannon. Yeah, I have no idea. This is actually, surprisingly, it's a DVD-R. Echo Bridge doesn't do that. I'm very surprised at that. Then, I wanted this so badly on Blu-ray, but none of my Dollar Trees had it. Trick, at least I got it on DVD. Boar, Shudder exclusive. Some more Dollar Tree. We have a 10-movie action pack. This comes with Breach of Faith, A Family of Cops 2, Concrete Cowboys, Zero Tolerance, The Wrong Road, Gunshy, The Rapture, Men with Guns, Crossbow the Movie, Rear Window, and Forced to Kill. It's a remake of Rear Window. Then another multi-feature set. Epicenter is the headline, but it also comes with Slipstream, To Survive, The Chain Reaction, Militia, The Day the Sky Exploded, Fire from Below, and Escape from Alaska. Then, yes, I did grab this. This is the 6-disc, 6-movie horror set from Welgo USA. This comes with Train to Busan, Gonjiam, Haunted Asylum, Dead Snow 2, Red vs. Dead, The Wailing, Afraid, and The House That Never Dies, Reawakening. Awesome set. Like I said, they are all on their own disc, and I did try getting some of them out. They are a little difficult to get out, so be careful. Awesome set for $1. $1 for any of these is awesome, but $1 for all 6 of them on their own disc, that's pretty fantastic. Some more Dollar Tree stuff. We have Adventures of a Teenage Dragon Slayer in this multi-feature set. That is the headliner. It also comes with Gulliver's Travels, Alice of Wonderland in Paris, The Curious Adventures of Mr. Wonderbird, After the Wizard and the Secret Kingdom. From Magnolia, we have Dynamite Warrior. Then we have Armed. This I've seen. This I thought was okay, but for $1, I figured I would pick it up. Blues Room. It's Hug Day. Love Blues Clues. I actually really enjoyed Blues Room as well. So, yeah, of course I'm going to get this. I'm not ashamed of saying I got that. Then a PureFlix title. The Black Rider, Revelation Road. I don't know how many dollars. Oh, we still have a lot more Dollar Trees. High Rise. Movie I've never seen. Vanishing on 7th Street, another one I haven't seen, but anything with John Leguizamo I'm going to watch because I love him. Smoking Guns. No idea, but any action movie called Smoking Guns I'm going to pick up. Oh, I believe all the rest of these are Dollar Tree titles. What? That's insane. Yeah, yes, these are. Delivery, The Beast Within, The Man Who Was Thursday, Fronteras, This is a spoof movie that I'm not going to lie to you, looks absolutely awful. Avengers of Justice Farce Wars. Uh, yeah. This looks absolutely awful. And the fact that they got people like Amy Smart and Shawn Michaels to be in this, wow. Wow, 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 wow. By the way, at the first Dollar Tree I went to, once I heard that they had gotten new stuff in, this guy literally got there, took up all of the movies, and basically looked at me, and he said, I'm reselling all of these. Don't look at them. First of all, don't tell anybody in a public store they can't look at something. I'll knock you out. But, second of all, how dare you? That's awful. I hate resellers like that. Then we have a 7-movie set called Lamb, or where Lamb is the headliner, excuse me. It also comes with Born to Win, The Serpent's Kiss, Ripple Effect, Gothic, Mr. Johnson, Forever Mine, and Guilty Conscience. The Cleaning Lady, The Evil in Us, and finally, the remake of Jacob's Ladder. I do have the original, didn't have the remake. Not too much left. I have a little pile. Yeah, here we go. Let's start off with the CDs that I got. We have Tupac, loyal to the game. Any Tupac album that I find out in the wild, I'm going to grab. I haven't listened to this one yet, so that should be interesting. And then the soundtrack to Team America, World Police. This is my second favorite movie of all time. Absolutely love that one. Excuse me. The soundtrack is really good. Then we have one video game, Watch Dogs. Started playing this, actually really like it, so we'll see where that goes. And then we have one VHS. It is in horrible condition, but it is Boogeymen, the Killer compilation. Look at how ratted that is. Also has, I don't know if you guys can see it. Actually, no, because the mold kind of wore off. It had a tiny bit of, like, mold on it, but it came off. I don't know how. But this basically just features scenes from stuff like Hellraiser, Candyman, Leprechaun, you name it, you see it on there. That's a title that I've wanted. And then we have books, only 5 books. This was actually supposed to be in the last update, but it actually fell off the table, and I didn't realize that until I had got done recording. But this is, excuse me, Rick Hatala's Ghostlight. Look at how awesome that cover art is. This sounds like a really cool book. And now for the stuff I got this month, we have One Police Plaza by William J. Kaunitz. Sort of standard cover art there, but you open it up and look at that. Look at how awesome that looks. I almost didn't pick this up because I thought this was a romance novel, but it isn't. It's The Family by Mario Puzo. This is the last book that he did. It was actually completed by Carlo Gino. I was like, why would they style it as a romance novel? I have no idea. They apparently re-released a lot of his stuff and they styled it like that. The Godfather, which I have, The Last Don, The Sicilian, and Omerta. Then this is vintage. I've never seen a book like this out in the wild. But for $1, had to get it. Out of today's awesome technology comes the most spectacular entertainment in the history of motion pictures. Now go behind the scenes for a close-up. It's the making of Superman the movie. Look at how awesome this is, and it's got vintage photos in there. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. The making of Superman the movie took 4 years, 1,000 people, 11 separate film units, 3 studios, filming on 3 continents, and in 8 countries, and over 1 million feet of film. Now you can read the whole story of the spectacular and complex undertaking in this first-hand report by a writer who was there. This is awesome. If you haven't seen Superman the movie from '78 with Margot Kidder and Christopher Reeve and Marlon Brando, you're missing out. It's a fantastic movie. And then a new release. Yes, I don't pick up new release books, but I had to because I saw this advertised. I nearly had a messy pants accident because I was like, who was going to tell me that this was out? And I looked it up, and Target was like, we have copies of it in stock. And I was like, what? Went there on my break and picked it up. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a novel by Quentin Tarantino. This is his first novel, an actual novel. And then I got mad because I opened the back flap and it says, want more? The deluxe hardcover edition is coming soon. But yes, absolutely love this movie. I'm sure the book's going to be fantastic. Bye.